in association with the police department and social welfare department, have devised an online application wherein the victims of SC/ST cases are readily paid the compensation. So as per the provisions of the SC/ST Act, compensation needs to be paid to the victims of SC/ST cases at the time of FIR some percentage, and at the time of charge sheet some sort of percentage, and at the end of the conviction they need to be paid some certain amount of money. So Andhra Pradesh government and police department, for ensuring this timely compensations to the victims, they both the police department as well as the social welfare department, they have devised an application wherein this compensation process from right from application to the disbursement is carried out transparently in an online manner. Sir, what government has done, sir? Whenever a case gets registered, sir, the victims will go and file a petition for compensation, sir. So the police will register a complaint and register an FIR. This FIR will automatically go to the social welfare department. The department at the collectorate, they will verify the details of FIR and the petition received from the victim. So they will process it, and they will readily collect the details like bank account, their other details, and they will upload it to the system. So based on the percentage of the share that they need to receive, the system will automatically disburse that amount into their bank accounts. So there is limited manual intervention in this system, sir. So the process is automatically carried out in a transparent manner. So with the application which the government has devised, it will actually take care of all the medical reports, the chart sheets, the bank accounts. So all these details, it will process all these details, sir. So it will have a dashboard, sir, when it will show how many number of cases are pending with the government, how many cases money has been compensated, in how many cases money has been partially compensated, in how many cases money has been fully compensated, and all these details, these are readily available in the dashboard, sir. So each case wise, we can see each case wise as well, sir. How much amount has been paid for each victim at the time of FIR, what is the percentage paid? At the time of charge sheet, what is the percentage amount of paid, and what is the proceedings details? So all these details, it will be directly available for all the victim as well as the senior authorities, sir. So there will not be any corruption involved in this payment to the victims. So there is transparency is, and accountability on part of the government, sir. So government is taking up many drives, sir, awareness campaigns and drives. So the senior police officers and the district authorities, they are going to the colonies of SC/STs, and they are staying there. They are interacting with them, and government is taking many such steps towards their empowerment, sir. Their government is also actually making many applications towards their empowerment, sir. The government is, like police department, is also freely encouraging the victims to come and register their complaints. Even if they cannot come to the police stations, they can directly go to the Grama Secretariat, wherein they can file a petition into the police there itself. The remaining will be taken care by the police department. So the police department and the government are trying to encourage the downtrodden to freely register their crime, and once the crime is registered, ensuring their compensation is paid promptly, and thereby ensuring that they do not turn hostile. So thereby improving the conviction rate and all, sir. So these are some of the steps taken by the government for empowerment of the SC/STs, sir. Sir, with this system, sir, Earlier, before prior to the launching of the system, only 52 crores during the period from 2014 to 19. Only 52 crores was paid as compensation to the victims, sir. After this application is brought in place, around 120 crores has been paid to the victims of SC/ST cases in the only 3 years period, sir. So that is a huge amount, sir. Government is further taking up many incentives, sir, like giving incentives to better performers, sir, like police who does extremely well and get convictions in cases where SC/STs are victims. So police is incentivizing them. Police has also conducted one-day sensitization workshop for all the police officers, sir, so that they will be sensitive towards the victims of SC/ST cases. An oath has been administered by rank and file, sir, saying that they will be very polite and so on to the victims of SC/ST cases. There has been one investigation tracker application has also been developed so that the case progress can be tracked once the case has been registered, sir. In 60 days, the case has to be charge sheeted. So whether the police is able to charge sheet the cases within 60 days or not, this entire process is being tracked, sir. So the government is also committed to aid the SC/ST cells with logistics and other support, sir. So the police has been institutes capacity building has been done to all the police personnel, especially the SC/ST cell officers, towards sensitive towards the SC/ST victims and how to deal with cases of SC/STs. And one more thing, sir, addressing the core issue like multi-departmental approach, sir, wherein the social welfare department, the police department, and other revenue departments all come together. They work in tandem and ensure prompt and timely compensation is paid to the victim, sir. And one more thing involved in this is, sir, sometimes we are facing motivated cases. So those cases are getting consuming our time, sir. They are consuming some quality time of the IO, sir. So one thing we want to ensure is there should not be any delay in compensation to the victims. So if there is any delay, it might turn them hostile, sir. So we want to ensure that there is no delay in compensation to the victims. So these are some of the initiatives that has been taken by the government and the police department to ensure timely compensation is paid to the victims of SC/STs, sir. This has given many positive results, sir. Police has been able to charge sheet the cases of SC/STs within 60 days, sir. Most of the times, that is one of the achievements, sir. Even the police officials who were rude or in their behavior towards the SC/STs were arrested and prosecuted, sir. So this is also one of the other steps that was taken by the police department itself to showcase that police are sensitive towards the victims of SC/STs. This is our initiative, sir. Thank you, sir.
My take on this is, okay, whatever has been given under the rules and other thing, all that is okay. But I think the main objective of any initiative should be to reduce the injustice. I don't know whether this initiative is really moving towards reduction of injustice or not, because that is what needs to be monitored, and that's what has to be achieved in the society.
Sir, we are conducting a lot of things.
No, listen to me. Because when you said that 3 years back or 6 years back, the compensation was very low and today the compensation is very high, my interpretation is slightly different. My interpretation is 6 years ago, that much atrocities were not there against the SC/ST, whereas today it is much higher. I don't know. I can take it in that way, because unless and until full data is given as to there were so many cases out of which only so many were compensated and others were not compensated, and what were the reasons of not that compensation, and today this initiative has been able to bring that gap down, then it makes sense. But just the plain number just does not make any sense. So that is one of my major take on this particular thing. You have achieved a lot, you have done a lot. It's a multi-departmental initiative. It is very good, but its measurement should be in a slightly different way than what you have mentioned.
Sir, on an average, some 2,000 cases are getting reported, sir. The number of cases getting reported doesn't is coming down, sir. From 2,400 to now currently 1,900, sir. The number of cases that are getting reported is gradually decreasing, sir. So even though
that's a good sign, but also, is it getting reduced because of other reasons, or really the incidents are getting reduced? I think that's what is more important. Anyhow, I think it's a good initiative. I appreciate the work which has been done. That's good.
Thanks, sir.
Your scheme is for effective mechanism for compensation. So now I'm also a little bit confused whether the amount increased is because of your system improvement, or the number of cases increased over the years. So since you have mentioned that number of cases have reduced, when the number of cases have reduced over a period of time, then why compensation is rising? Just give some.
No, sir. Earlier, what used to happen, sir? The victims were not paid in full, sir. So they were denied that compensation. They used to delay this till the judgment is delivered. So that is the reason the amount that was their share to be paid, it was not getting paid on time, sir. Now, what we have done, we are ensuring that timely dissipation of amounts, sir, so that they will be more involved and they will not turn hostile, sir. So that is the reason government is trying to.
No, but then there is another thing. How do you assume that in all cases where a complaint is registered, that the other party is actually convicted? Because in case they are not convicted, it could also imply that it was a false complaint. What happens in that case?
Sir, there is a recent judgment, sir, in the Allahabad court has given, saying that compensation must be paid only after conviction of the case, sir. So that is also one consideration we should look into it, sir.
So in case the compensation is to be paid after the conviction, then on what basis are we paying the compensation at the time of FIR?
Sir, earlier the provisions were as soon as an FIR gets registered, 25% of the compensation needs to be paid, sir. Later, at the time of charge sheeting.
Now at this time, see, there can be quite a few FIRs where even the charge sheet may not hold good. On investigation, it is found that the charge is not there at all. Or secondly, when it goes to the court finds the charge is not withstanding the legal scrutiny. So, and they acquit the accused. So, see, I'm confused in this particular case.
Correct, sir. I have already mentioned that in that point in my presentation, sir. We are getting some motivated cases, false cases. We are trying to deal with that itself, that as well. That I have already mentioned in the PPT.
How will you come to know which is a motivated case?
Yes, sir. After investigation and producing it.
So investigation can happen only after the FIR.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, but you have already paid him a compensation.
25% of the payment was.
Whatever it is, even if it is 1 rupee, you have already admitted and you have paid that 1 rupee.
Yes.
I'm not going by the amount what is paid. I'm saying that something has already been paid. And now your investigation shows that this is a false claim, then what do? You can't charge another charge sheet against this person that he has wrongly claimed this particular thing or wrongly filed an FIR.
So we are connecting sensitization workshops, sir, wherein they will be sensitized what they will be losing if they are giving false complaints and what it will lead to and all, sir. The consequences and all.
No,
So we are sensitizing them, sir.
That doesn't help with it. Everybody knows if he commits a crime and if he's caught, he will be punished. But still, we cannot prevent crime because of that. We cannot prevent thefts, we cannot prevent murders, we cannot prevent thuggery, we cannot prevent scams, even though the scamsters know that what they are doing is wrong. So that's where the issue comes up. Your sensitization will not, if that can help to reduce the crime, then it will be a different world to live in.
Sir.
Anyhow, you have done a good effort. I think this is in line with whatever it's an interdepartmental effort. It's in line with that. Although I don't know whether it's really going to achieve what it is meant to achieve. That's all I will say. There is certain outcome it should achieve. That is not very clearly coming out from what the data you have shared with us.
Yeah. Mr. Reddy, if you could have provided some clarity on all these points, then it would have been better. Anyway, all the best to you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, instead of Umapati Verma, sir, this is R. Srihari, sir. I would like to present the presentations. May I go ahead, sir?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, this is a small initiative taken up by the AP Police Department to change the traditional image of police, as well as to attract the efficient and more talented women officers into the department, sir. It's a small initiative taken up by the department, sir. Just in this connection, I would like to present the present strength of the police department, sir. So if you look into the department strength, sanction strength is 90,369, whereas the present available are the field posts are 74,909, sir. If you take the this woman strength, DG up to DSP rank officers, only 59, sir. CA to the constable level, this is 3753, sir, 3,753. And Mahila police, recently they have been recruited for the village purpose, village monitoring, sir. They are 14,157. So in total, 17,969, sir. That is 24% of the total force working in the department, sir. It's a comparatively good number, sir. Now it comes to the actual conditions. There are so many issues related to women officers, especially working in the police department, sir. Sir, some of them are, sir, the no special relaxations in working hours because of the nature of the duties like this, sir. Nature of the duties for police officers, as well as the most of the times they were treated similar to the male employees, sir, male constables. No special attention was paid towards the health profile of women and their health problems and natural problems, as well as the no complaint committees were framed before that, sir, for any complaint, for raising the complaint against anybody, sir, in the department itself. And apart from that, no additional leaves and not maintaining the health profile of the women police officers. It is very much essential for them, sir, because their working conditions are different, their nature of duties are different, and their basic needs are different, sir. In this connection, a special committee was formed with the senior most officers, DG rank officers, sir, and they have suggested a few suggestions, and based on that, we have taken up some initiatives, sir, like related to working hours and sanction of special leaves to them, nature of duties, and maintaining the health profile and providing the required health care, especially to the lactating and pregnant women working in the department, sir. And apart from some suggestions were given related to field fee work nature to all the women police officers, also to motivate them in the department, celebrating the Women's Day across the state police offices, and facilitating the women officers, okay, by the most possible highest rank officers available, sir. In this connection, some changes, some initiatives were taken like that. As a part of women welfare, sir, internal complaint committees were formed at each district level, sir, so that they can complain against any harassment taking at the workplace. And also special committees were formed to raise the complaint regarding the duties of police officers, sir, women police officers, especially some of the harassment kind of things possibly done by the senior officers like inspectors and sub-inspector rank officers against the police constables, home guards, like that, sir. And for that, a special committee to raise the complaint, sir. And also, whenever there are some bandobast duties, especially some huge public gatherings, like that, sir, festivals, like that is famous festivals at the temples, like that is some. So the committee suggested the mobile toilets, sir, mobile toilets, sir. Because of that huge crowd, always the women police officers face difficulty in attending the national calls, sir. Like that, whenever there are police officers, women police officers, who are there to balance their kids as well as the professional life. So they suggested some play schools at each and every high-level police officers, sir. So in this connection, we have connected, we have done all the suggestions given by the committee, sir. So apart from that, some cash cells were created at each and every police station level, sir. Complaint against sexual harassment cells, sir. Whenever there is a harassment of this nature, directly they can call to the concerned officer, headed by the women police officer only, sir, and they get complaint, sir. Apart from that, Asara program was initiated, sir, and every Friday, a woman police officer at the district level as well as sub-division level, okay, they conduct the Asara program, sir. All the women officers, sir, at a given point of time, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours time will be given, sir. At the time, okay, all the women police officers, whoever wants to attend the Asara program, they are free to attend, sir, without any intimation to the senior officers, and they can complain against. They can raise the grievance as well as the complaint against anything they are facing related to their duties, sir. And also at the district level and also at the state level, WhatsApp telegram groups were created, including all women police officers or IPS officers to up to the home guards. Okay, they are the groups created, and whenever there is a message, anybody wants to complain, they just throw a message into the WhatsApp or telegram group, sir. Immediately, the senior most up to the senior most officers, the issue will be taken care of, sir. And apart from that, for the lactating mothers and pregnant women, sir, work from home facility was given, sir. It was initiated during the COVID pandemic time, sir. Now still it is running, sir. Whenever they are not in a position to attend the work from the office, they can request and they can take up the work regarding related to the suitable work, sir, file work or typing work, computer work. Somehow they can contribute towards the department, sir. Apart from that, on March 8th, Women's Day, a special day off was given, sir. And apart from that, 5 casual leaves, more than the police, men police officers were given to them, sir, because of their requirement. And the maternity leave was enhanced from the 4 months to 6 months in this connection, sir. And all the women prominent days, sir, celebrated by the highest rank officers and all the good working women police officers were felicitated, sir. In this connection, I would like to present some of the pictures, sir. These are the pictures in the police station, sir, for the purpose of the kids of the police, women police officers, so that they can do their work as well as they can take care of their kids who may not be attending the school, sir. These are the feeding rooms established in each and every police station. It's a mandatory, sir, feeding room. And in each and every police station, a woman waiting hall must be there, sir, earmarked, and it is dedicated to women police officers for their comfort, sir, personal needs. And every police station must have a separate toilet for women police officers, sir. And in the bandobast duties, especially in the crowded areas, sir. Okay, these are the police vehicles, Disha mobile toilets, so these are called mobile restrooms. They were given to each and every district, sir. Whenever there is a large bandobast and whenever there is a good number of women police officers for deployed for the duties, this bus will be present there, sir. All the women police officers, they can make the use of this one. for their needs, sir. Natural calls and others. These are the one more thing initiative, sir. At each and every police station or police headquarters, there is a separate dormitory for women officers, sir. It is mandatory for them. Whenever they want to visit headquarters, definitely they need not to go for any accommodation outside. So definitely they can feel safe and they can stay here, sir. It is must for every police headquarters of the district. And these are some of the pictures of the WhatsApp and Telegram groups created by at the district level, sir. And from the highest level officers available in the district up to the home guard, women home guard, everybody will be the part of and the member of this group, sir. These are the some pictures regarding the work from home, sir. This was covered by some DTV Telugu news channel, sir. And apart from that, whenever there are transfers, apart from this police officer, their spouse has the say, sir. She can attend along with the husband, and she can contribute towards the posting the placement, sir, counseling time. So these are the few things we have initiated for the women officers, sir. This digital health profile. Okay, whenever every 6 months, every women officer was from the constable to the highest officer, they must undergo the health checkup, and that profile was maintained by the concerned department, sir. So like that, every weekly of health checkups, regular health checkups, these are the programs we have initiated, sir. And women staff for counseling, sir. This is a simple example of how women officers who are not in a position to attend field posts, how we are using them. So these are this kind of the programs were taken up by them, sir, for a better contribution towards the department. And apart from that, on par with the men, the women were also given the chance and training, sir. These are some of the pictures. They show that patrolling done by, especially in the areas of.
We have to wind up now. We have
yes, sir. It's done, sir. It's done, sir. In a minute. Yes, so.
We have crossed the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's done. Just so for every 6 months, every woman police officer must undergo breast cancer screening test, sir. And this is the work from home given to the pregnant police officers. And also in the uniform also, they have some relaxations for their personal needs. And regarding the financial benefits, sir, marriage loan was 1 lakh was given, sir. And compared to the men officers, 1% less interest is given to the women officers, sir. Apart from 33% reservation and also 5 additional casual leaves and miscarriage leave of 45 days, special leave of and maternity leave from increased from 4 months to 6 months, and family planning leave also given, sir, 2 weeks. So these are some initiatives, sir. Media coverage of these things, sir. This is the celebrations by our.
I think we have crossed the time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Very good initiatives, Shekhar. Excellent.
Thank you, sir. So kind of. Thank you.
Sir, I've got a few observations. Like 21% of posts are still not filled up. So,
sir, that is different thing, sir. That is administrative thing.
Okay, just.
Sir, that is far from us, sir, to answer.
It's not a different thing. You are trying to help women police officers. If number of police officers are less, naturally the burden on whosoever is in place, the burden will increase.
Sir, yeah, agree, sir. But as of the available state is concerned, 24%. It's a good number, sir. And our target is 33%, sir. Government also committed and issued GO from the any further recruitment. 33% will be earmarked for the women police officers.
Okay. Second observation is no night duties, no beats, no patrolling. So this means the woman in the your district or in the state.
No, sir, not like that, sir. Sir, there are duties they need masculinity, definitely. There are duties they need more human face. Sir, based on the requirement, we use the force, sir.
Okay, it all depends first.
And the nature of the work, sir. how
I-
effectively we can use the women police officers, where they can do their best service. These are the things we consider. Sir.
Okay. The police duty is, we don't know when something will happen.
Definitely, sir.
If some couple has gone, also two girls have gone for a night show, and they are coming back, and anything can happen with them. So if there is no woman police officer available, or if something has happened and they have gone to the police station, and no woman police officer is there, then
No,
I
just I make a submission, sir. I make a submission here.
please
Not on the
follow-
road, sir. Definitely 24/7. One woman police officer will be available at the police station, sir. Whenever
Okay.
there is a requirement, they definitely rush to there, sir. I have shown you the bikes and all. They were trained for that. On road, general public on road duties, they may not be present at that night time, sir. But definitely 24/7, women police officers will be available at the police station, sir. Definitely they will be there whenever there is a complaint.
Okay, so
Thank you, sir.
it depends. First thing, the police officers are present in the police station, and in case the situation arise, so
They rush to the spot, sir.
extra strength will be made available.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.